Today I'm going to be demonstrating decrease stitches in the brioche pattern. I am working, of course, with a standard stitch mount, and I've marked these columns of knit-like stitches, or brioche stitches, as the ones I want to decrease. The green are going to be right-leaning decreases. The orange will be left-leaning decreases. So I'm going to work up to this column for my right leaning decreases. So I'm going to yarn forward, slip stitch, yarn over, and this is where I begin my right leaning decrease maneuver. I am going to knit two stitches, or actually bark two stitches together, and they are going to be this stitch here and then this shawled stitch right here. That counts as one stitch. Again, we're working in paired stitches. So I'm going to knit those together. There we go. And then I'm going to pass this stitch back purlwise to the left needle, and then I'm going to pass my shawled stitch over, and now I have one stitch where there were three. That is my first right leaning decrease. I'm going to work over again. Here's where I want my right leaning decrease. So I'm going to work to this shawled collar. So I'm going to yarn in front, slip stitch, yarn over, and then I'm going to begin my right leaning maneuver. I'm going to knit these two stitches together. When no one's watching, I seem to be able to do this much easier. There we go. I'm going to pass that newly formed stitch back to the left needle, and now I'm going to pass the shawled stitch over. Now the stitch is done. I'm going to replace it back on the right needle, and there I have another right leaning decrease. Now I'm going to proceed on over to the place where I'm going to make my left leaning decrease. So I'm going to work right on over to that stitch now. Yarn in front, slip stitch, yarn over, and this is where I begin my left leaning maneuver. So I'm going to slip this stitch knitwise, and I'm going to knit, or actually bark, these two stitches together. Of course, this is the shawled stitch, so these two loops count as one stitch, and here's the other stitch, and I'm going to knit those together. Again, I'm so not graceful when people are watching me. There we go. And there is the left leaning decrease. We'll do another one. Again, I'm working right up to the left leaning maneuver. Ready to begin. I'm going to slip the stitch knitwise, knit these two together. There we go, and then I'm going to slip this stitch on over, and there we go. And I'm going to end the row with a yarn in front, slip stitch, yarn over. Let it just drape over. And there we have our decreases.